So, apart from the ferrous, the folic acid, and the B complex that I'm using in place of the pregnancy care plus, which is 3 tablets, I was also using the one daily for the preterm contraction, then the two in the morning, two at night. So, as of that time, when I was 33 weeks, 31 weeks plus, I was using 3 prenatal vitamins and 5 tablets in total, because two in the morning, two at night, then one daily to control the preterm contraction. That makes it 8 tablets every day. I used that for like 1 week plus before I went back to the doctor, before I realized that my BP was also high. So when he checked my BP and it was very, very high, he prescribed another drug for me to calm down my BP. He prescribed 2 drugs, one daily also. That's just like to make me sleep. Then 2 in the morning, 2 at night. That's the one that is going to calm my nerves and bring down my BP. So aside the 8 tablets, and I asked him if I should still continue with the preterm contraction drugs and still be using this one. So he said yes. That day was on a Wednesday. So he said yes, that I should, but as at Sunday of that week, I should look for where to check my BP around my vicinity. If I cannot, I should come back to the hospital. Sorry that I'm talking like this. I need to be catching my breath. So I should come back to the hospital and check my BP. I should make sure I check my BP. He gave me his number. It was very nice. He's an elderly man, like a very nice elderly man. He gave me his number and told me to call him so that whatever result I give him is what will make him know whether I should drop this drug and continue with this one. So aside the 8 drugs, 8 tablets I was using daily, when I got the news of this high BP again, I had to add another 5. Like, it's so challenging. Like, I've never seen a pregnant woman that is using like 8 tablets, and do not even speak of the 5 I'm adding to make it 13. Like, it's so worrisome for me. From morning till night, since I was like 31 plus going to 32, I was, for like 1 week, I was taking 13 tablets, 13 tablets, 13 tablets. So when I called him on the Sunday, my BP dropped a little. So the man told me to stop using the preterm contraction drug. The preterm contraction drug is 2 drugs, one daily, the other one is 2 in the morning, 2 at night. So he said I should stop using that one that is 2 in the morning, 2 at night, and just stick to the one that is one daily out of the contraction drugs. Then that was when I called him on phone after I've checked my BP in my area. So I had to drop 4 tablets. I've now been using the folic acid, the B complex, and the ferrous, which is the normal pregnancy vitamin, and that one preterm contraction that is one day, that makes it 4 tablets. With these 5 tablets, that's the one that is making me sleep, one daily, 2 in the morning, 2 at night, to bring down my BP. So altogether, I've been using 9 now, 9 tablets for like 1 week. So my last appointment, which was last week Wednesday, sorry, I went to see him, and my BP was still a little bit high, and it was like, if the trend continues like this, that my EGD is supposed to be in March, which happens to be on my mom's birthday. Like, all the times I've been going for scan, I've gone for scan like 5 times since the inception of this pregnancy, since I got to know I'm pregnant. One is my mom's birthday is March 11th. My mother-in-law is March 12th. So one is March 12th, but the remaining four, it has been March 11, March 11, March 11, March 11. So I've always been excited that although it's plus or minus 2 weeks, but if it pleases God and the baby comes March 11, I'm cool with it. If the baby comes March 12, I'm cool with it. But when I went last week, Wednesday, he told me that if my BP continues like this, and as at that time, that drug that is supposed to calm my nerves and reduce my BP, I've used it for like 1 week as at then, that if it continues like this, that I might get an induction at 37 weeks. I'm not nervous. I know it is well. In Jesus' name, I know everything works together for the good of those that love the Lord. I know it's going to come out fine. I will carry my baby. I will be fine. My baby will be fine. But I'm just praying to God that God should have his way. Let my BP come back to normal and see if that induction will be cancelled. And I asked him if that means I'll do CS. He said no, that if they induce you doesn't mean you will do CS, that you can still